This is a quick stream, bro. They add this sick man, the man who killed one of the potentially the last good Gorosei, like personality wise, in the series, to be a member of the Gorosei. As far as I know, this was bestowed by Imu, him or herself, for that matter. The tragic end of Saturn Garcia. Now, I wanted to see Saturn's downfall for a minute now, and we got what we got, right? The issue being the way he went out is so messed up that Emu did not care where he was. He wasn't even in the private chambers. He died in front of all the vice admirals who participated in the Buster call to take out Egghead. And they could not stop Luffy and Co. In the time when they had needed the freaking um Vegapunk cloud thing or whatever it was, or records or whatever. All I remembered is the panel where York shot at Vegapunk what 3, and she said verbatim that so much for the Vegapunk records are like, oh, she accidentally shot it, so that means it's broken, right? And a throwaway panel to me is a throwaway panel that we see Rob Lucci and Kaku just leaving Egghead, and one of the subordinates say, "Hey, what's going on? Where's Stussy?" And freaking uh Lucy said, "I killed her." And you see Kaku was like, shaded, right? Tell me that she's not really dead, but it what it is, You don't see no body. Ain't taking them back with her, so it's like, hey, without Vegapunk, that's pretty much it. We just got all the scientists getting the Kumas, letting them being like part of the Navy still. One would be assuming that Vegapunk have some kind of contingency plans, which he did, weirdly enough. It's the clones of Vegapunk. There's they're actually alive, living through one of the Vegapunks would be having all the body parts of all the Vegapunks, especially the first one, the Vegapunk one. I forgot his name. But some more important thing is that he is alive, still on the egghead. Maybe he leaves sooner or later. Who knows? But the last thing I know is that that Vegapunk, the collective, the hybrid Vegapunk, straight up called that wizard dude on whatever they at. Apparently, Nami's master from the 2 year time skip hit him up and say, "Hey, dude, I need some help." And guy like, "Oh, we're no problem." And people were like thinking back from the time when Nami would train with that dude that they had like tying of knots and they are able to just make something happen with it, like have a crazy shockwave when you untie the knot. And that's a great callback to what happened a couple chapters before. That's pretty damn good. Now, when it comes to the Straw Hats, we saw them in the last chapter, This is just the aftermath with the world government, the Navy, all that, you know? And we got what we got. We got what we got. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of things that happen, big things, especially the revolutionaries. Because what we see at the very end of the chapter is Dragon is contemplating the potential chaos that will happen when when the world finally sinks and everybody trying to find safe land. That is reality. The close to end of One Piece. And here's the thing, right? Regardless, to me, at this point, I think regardless who find the One Piece, who cares if the world will just end? And whatever but the way it was said in the chapter that whoever find the One Piece, they probably find some treasure that will help save the world. And the question I have is, will Luffy care about saving the world? At like the de facto goal? The answer is not successful. No, not really. But at the same time, he can because if let's say all of the friends he made along the way was in danger from like have their whole city sink, of course he gonna care. But he care about them. Everybody else be damned. That's kind of who Luffy is, you know. So as the chapter itself, pretty good. It gave a good solid aftermath, and it's definitely confirmed that whoever like a high ranking Gorosei or Celestial Dragon can definitely replace the Gorosei. But I think this thing is like way more important because it's probably the first time they ever have a brand new member within the lineup of the five of the stores. And Garland just pulled up and take um Saturn's place. And Saturn just got killed on Emu. From wherever from all of Mary Joe to where they at in Egghead. It's crazy, bro. And that failure was definitely on Saturn. And the stuff he was responsible for all that happened on his watch. So a simple as sorry ain't cutting nothing. It was clipped. And Saturn is indeed dead. So yeah, these guys ain't that immortal unless Emu the only one who killed immortals, which is a very serious thing. But is that really true? Is Emu the only one that can kill immortals? Or the girls say really immortal? You know? If all of them are all immortal, then Emu can potentially kill him at any time. But the fact that Emu were able to do that to Saturn from where he or she at tells me that you need like some kind of prerequisite to just be a five other star besides like being in like a high level type of thing. And mind you, Garland, I don't know if he's still a knight. I don't know if he's still a knight because he got promoted to Elder Star. So is he like no longer a knight or he's still head of the knights? That I'm not too sure of, but he is. That he got a lot of power. He one of them now. And the thing is, like, who is like the facto head of this freaking five Elder Stars? Because every time I see like people in the middle, it's always entertainable from like the bald head Gorosei to maybe that other bald head with the mustache and the other one with the scar on his face. Sometimes I just wonder, I just wonder. But either way, we saw what happened. Saturn's gone forever. But it matters that Bonnie got her get back. That's pretty much it. And next 10 chapters, strictly, I hope, just gonna be Elbaf stuff, Luffy and Co. Potential fights going on with Od- Odin. Or was it Loki? I forgot. I don't remember. The no, it was Loki. It was Loki. Yeah, the ruler of the giants is Loki. It makes sense. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And what happens then after that? I think it's gonna be a zone. Egghead is was definitely like a whole cake island type of thing. I think it was like probably more than a year. I think it was more than a year. Yeah, yeah. But I really wanna. I hope they treat Elbaf like Zoe because all we know about is the history of the Giants and most likely some like flashback with Big Mom. At this point, I don't think the people will still care about Big Mom because the truth about what happened to her family when she was like looked after mother Caramel, like we gotta know that she should like fully just remember that. Oh, she doesn't. or had the truth be told by her, or she doesn't know. I think sometimes it's okay to like have a particular character not know what happened in the past, like the Straw Hats. I don't think all the Straw Hats know each other's past like that, but that doesn't really matter. But I think it's weird that your friends you know for so long, you don't even care about their past like that. And not in a sense like for judgment, it's just a matter of like in the know. Like how you gonna know somebody, calling them your best friend, you don't even know their past like that. Like what the heck is that? That's not common sense. That's stupid. That's just me though. Um, the revolutionaries of it in of itself got like a lot of stuff going for them, and sooner or later, after Elbath, I'm assuming that they're gonna go straight. Maybe meet up with freaking no, they go to Elbath, not Elbath. After Elbath, they go to Laughtown. I'm at Laughtown. When they have all the information they have, they go to Laughtown. Maybe it has something to do with Buggy and Blackbeard. I don't know how Shanks and Luffy gonna react after the fight of Elbath. Maybe like are they competitors or they just flat out just like teamwork because finding One Piece had become bigger than just being like the big boss, being the pirate king. The world could just end. Everybody Luffy knew when he was a kid to now, they could just die. And Luffy would not know about that. And he cared about his friends. We know that for a fact. So finding the One Piece is no longer just being free. Because what's the fun of being free in a dead world? You know what I'm saying? So that's my thoughts on the matter. We I think about the chapter of like 1125. It's wild, you know? It's pretty wild. And I just wanna say this is a good chapter. Because it speaks of us like the future of One Piece in that couple of years, man. I really want Oda to take his time with the story as it goes on. So that's pretty much it. And I'll be out. So y'all be safe, be easy, and be chill. One Piece, one dream.